Hi, loves. I hope all is well. I'm doing a reading today for kind of like an end of July and beginning of August energy, kind of what to expect. Today is July 31st. So there's just a lot of energy happening with the number of retrogrades that we have going on. We have Pluto retrograde, Neptune, Saturn, Chiron, and we're already in the shadow energy of Mercury retrograde, as well as the Lionsgate portal. So there's a lot happening in this first week of August, but it's all about resting and receiving. Like, August is such a month of empowerment and going within and those self-actualizations and being mindful and looking after you in this fullness and in this wholeness. So July has brought out a lot of fragmented energy, a lot of deeper healing, and now we're just being asked to step into our power fully and completely. Okay. All right, my love. So are we feeling our flower agate, our petrified wood, or rose quartz? So remember, trust your inner knowings, trust what you feel. Sometimes you are drawn to more than one, but go with that first instinct and that first intuition. So we will start with our flower agate. So if that is what you're feeling, I'll put it up here. Then this is where we shall start. So as always, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to, make things fit, so to speak. And, always have an open mind and an open heart to receiving whatever messages are from your higher self and your spirit team. Okay. A lot of energies coming forward. Okay. And one more from this deck. Okay. Okay. So, for my beautiful flower agate group, let's see. We have nourishment, vision, and they're bringing me to 3113, if that's the number you're seeing, whether 1s, 3s, 31 or 13, or number 4s. Just as I say number 4s, we also have 44. Okay. Transformation. Stand still. Flexibility. Leadership. And freedom. So right away for this group, I'm just getting a lot of healing energy. Like, you've done so much within yourself that you're just not who you were. You're this whole new frequency or a whole new person. And somebody that knew you last year wouldn't know you now. Like, that kind of an energy. Even someone that knew you 3 months ago wouldn't know you according to who you are right now in this moment. And they're just saying to, allow the new things to unfold. Allow the energy to show you, like, from within you. So if you feel like you randomly feel like going for a walk, just get up and go. Don't question it. Don't do things with a purpose. Like, I'm doing this I'm going to go for a walk because of. No, I'm just going for a walk because that's what I feel like doing. So your team is just saying, like, make sure that you are taking the time to pay attention to your inner self, to your inner sense of knowing, and follow what you are feeling. Don't allow the thinking mind to get in the way, and don't allow the outside energy to kind of push you or manipulate what you're feeling. Like, do things without purpose as far as you don't need a reason to go for a walk. You don't need a reason to go for a drive. You don't need a reason to have a nap. Like, do what feels good to you, because you're being pushed into this place of just knowing yourself and being comfortable in everything that you feel, and being in that alignment where you are trusting. Like, you just trust. You know what your intuition feels like. You know what it feels like to have that inner guidance, and you're just flowing with it. You're not questioning, you're not doubting it, you're not hesitant any longer. You're just going with it. It's like you're in this beautiful fluid energy, and they're just showing me like you've given yourself freedom. You've given yourself freedom to be who you are. And this beautiful transformation that you have done is all about you and your expansion of your authentic self in your human experience. So you've come into this beautiful alignment of, this is who I am, and I love who I am, and I'm confident in who I am. So it just feels like there's a little bit of fragments that may come up that not have you doubting, but make you pause, you know? But they're saying whoa, that card flew onto the floor. They're saying the pause is good. Like, don't be discouraged by uncertainty. That's the card that flew onto the floor. So you've come out of a very like dense energy of kind of needing to know what's behind door number one before you open door number one, kind of thing. And they're just saying like, now is your time to be fluid and flow with all of these energies that are unfolding, because you also have prosperity. And again, 4s and 3s. So the more you are comfortable in the uncertainty, the more that you're comfortable in not knowing the details, the easier this frequency will be that inner guidance. So you're just going to follow your gut feeling. You're going to follow your heart. You're going to follow the higher mind. So you've stepped out of the density of the 3D, the density of the worries and the, I need to know how this is, I need to know how this works before I work with it, kind of thing. And they're just saying like, you stepping into this place of trust, you stepping into this place of who you are, like in your stillness, because they're saying like, in that stillness, or well, they say stillness, in stillness you learn who you are. You know thyself, so to speak. So they're just saying like, you know what you feel, you know who you are, you know what feels good and what doesn't. And the more you trust that, and the more you stand in that power with confidence, with peace, with harmony, they're saying the faster things will unfold for you, but not in a sense of trying to force it. It just, things unfold naturally for you because you're in that fluidity of receiving. You're in that fluidity of, okay, so I no longer feel comfortable in this energy. So it's a person, place, or thing. So say you go to the same restaurant all the time, and you go there and you're like, well, I'm so used to coming here, so it's like whatever, like I might as well just go, rather than I want to because it feels good. Whatever is not feeling good to you is your sign to say this is no longer for you. So whether that's a relationship, a friendship, a person, place, or thing, whatever that feeling is, they're asking you to listen to that, because that is your inner guidance. That is what is bringing forward this prosperity and infinite wealth in every aspect of your life. So you also have expansion. So you are in such a powerful place within you. They want you to celebrate you. They want you to be confident in who you are. Feel your way through this. Allow yourself to be shown the direction through your intuition, through your higher mind, through your heart chakra, and really take those steps that feel good to you, because the more you trust, the bigger this expansion is and the more fruitful they're showing me that it will be. Because it's like you're standing under the apple tree, and the apples are just, you just know where to stand. So you step over here, an apple drops into your hand. You step over there, an apple drops into your hand, rather than having to try and climb the tree and pick the apples. They're saying trust who you are right now, and lovingly release all aspects of yourself that are no longer in alignment with who you are in this moment, because that's where your power is. Knowing your power, knowing who you are, knowing that you standing in your authenticity and you being exactly who you've come here to be, and part of that higher purpose is your power. So they're showing me infinite wealth in every aspect of your life, and being fruitful and abundant and joyful, because every move you make feels good. And so the more you do that, the more you are aligning with all of these beautiful, joyful energies that are part of your intrinsic self. Okay? So stand in your power, follow that good feeling, and do what feels good to you every single day. And be mindful and self aware of what you're feeling, of any energies outside of you that may not feel aligned. They're just asking you to feel your way through this and set those intentions to have a beautiful, healthy, abundant life effortlessly. Because with that mindset, you are creating that in your human experience. Okay? All right, my loves, I hope that resonates. And moving on to our next crystal. So if you were feeling our petrified wood, then this message is for you. Okay. So there are 2 timestamps if you don't want to be part of the shuffling. And you can just skip right to the reveal, so to speak. Okay. Oops. That one threw itself on the floor. All right, from the beautiful Petrified Wood groups, what do we have for you? Inner peace, love, taking risks, blessings, relaxation, change, stability, patience, grace, new beginnings, and knowledge. So this group has a very high frequency energy in love. You yourselves are such loving and compassionate people, and it's taken work for you to be able to hold on to that because of everything that you have experienced in your human life thus far. But you've always held on to that love. You've always held on to that heart-centered person that you are. We all have a choice. When we go through any kind of traumatic experiences in our lives, we all have that choice to, take the dark side or the light side, so to speak. So, you can be in that group of hurt people, or you can be in the group of, healed people, heal people. And they're just saying, you've stepped out of this place of being the people pleaser and feeling like you need to fix everybody and heal everybody. And you've stepped out of unhealthy relationships where you were trying to be the savior for your partner, to make them heal, so to speak, or get them to see their potential and all that kind of stuff. So they're just saying you've stepped out of this shadow energy of trying to be the savior and into this power of knowledge of who you are in this wholeness, and knowing that you've done the inner work, and that alone helps the people that you love, whether they're in your life or not. So they're just showing me you've had to heal a lot of ancestral traumas and a lot of things around love, and being able to receive love fully, being able to not only give love but be in that receiving, because it's there was a sense of unworthiness within you in receiving love. You had no problem to be the giver, and to be that person that everybody, relies on, and so to speak, like, and all that kind of stuff. But now you're in this energy of, I am worthy of love, and I can give love unconditionally, and I can receive love unconditionally. So they're just asking you to be open to new relationships in your life, whether it's romantic relationships or friendships. Like, you're attracting this soul family energy. You're attracting these energies that are in alignment with the healed version of you, but they're also asking you to let go completely of the unhealed versions of you that, you know, when you feel like, oh, I really want to help this person, or I really want to, like, you know, guide this person or whatever. You don't have to step out of who you are to help people. You being at your best is helping others, you know, organically. So they're saying, like, still be the lighthouse, but don't allow that old energy that sneaks in to want to be the savior kind of thing, or take anything personal. Like, so you tried to help somebody and you told them to go left and they went right. That's not anything to do with you. That is a choice that they've made. And all you can do is be the lighthouse. And by being the lighthouse, you are that guide for people. And just by, like, sharing your story and sharing the higher aspects of your healed self, like having these conversations with friends or family or strangers, whatever, but standing in your power in that place of, you've come home to love within yourself, because you are this beautiful magnet of love now, and finding that balance with your divine masculine, divine feminine, because it feels like for a lot of you, you lived a lot of your life in fight or flight, and now you've come to this place of balance and acceptance and just being. Like, you are so mindful in your thoughts, in your energy. Like, even when you're watching TV, you're very mindful of how you feel, and you know that, I'm not feeling this, I can change the channel, or I can turn the TV off. You do that in life in general. So you have opened yourself to the purest forms of soul love and soul connections and soul family. And again, if you are single, you are opening to a romantic soul connection. If you are in a healthy relationship, you're opening to, like, energies of friends and new energies that are on your frequency, that you feel comfortable with, that you can have, like, you can have a guy's weekend or a girl's weekend and just go and chill and, like, just be. You don't have to dumb it down for anybody. You don't have to watch how you say things. You can speak your mind and not be in any kind of sense of, oh, they're not going to understand if I say this, or maybe I won't say this because they'll think I'm nuts. Like, that kind of stuff. Like, you are in this place of self-love and expansion. You know who you are, and it is such a beautiful, powerful, authentic energy, and you are the magnet to attract that as well. So they're just showing me, like, you being the lighthouse, and you're attracting all these beautiful ships that are just coming in, because what you offer energetically is magnificent and pure and authentic, and it all comes from love. Like, you are so in alignment with self-love and your soul self. It's like, you know that, love is the answer to everything. So detaching from taking anything personal. So healthy detachment is a big part of this new life, because you know that you speak in your mind, and you just being you attracts the energies that are for you. And those that, may not see that, or are just no longer a part of that, you allow it to, like, kind of release and let go with peace, like with that peace within yourself, to say, okay, this relationship is no longer for me, and I'm at peace with that, and I let it go lovingly. No animosity, no anger, no hatred, just I let it go lovingly, because you are so in alignment with you, with your wholeness, with your fullness, with that sense of, I'm worthy of love. And so I don't usually do the whole love reading thing, because energy changes, especially right now, like weird timeline jumping like crazy. But your team's just saying, open your heart to allowing a new kind of love in a romantic way. Somebody that you wouldn't have expected, somebody who is in alignment with who you are. And it's kind of like, there's a like you're curious. It's like, huh. So they're just saying, be open, because the love that is for you is something that you have never experienced, and it is something pure and whole and aligned with who you are now. So, open your heart, allow new love into your life and into your heart without attachment, without that sense of worry or fear or what if I get hurt or anything like that. When we do things without attachment and we have that healthy detachment, it just allows things to be what they are, to show us and to guide us, and to know that no matter what happens, it's for my highest good. And I will always, be in my own energy. So it's like you built this home within yourself, and it is loving and pure and powerful. And the relationship is like, the in-ground pool that you always wanted. But you know that if that pool cracks or stops working, that that doesn't affect your home within yourself, because that's something that you have built through everything that you have done for yourself, through your own divine healing. And the pool is just a beautiful bonus and wonderful and fun and something that you've always wanted, and it's amazing. But you also know that if that doesn't work, if it cracks or whatever, you still have your home. So they're just asking you to be open to all of the blessings that are unfolding in love and in joy and in harmony that are entering your life now through this higher frequency of yourself, through this higher timeline of yourself. And just, they're just saying, like, bring out that inner child and have fun, enjoy it, and know that you are safe and secure in love. You are safe and secure in your life and in receiving love, and to hold that frequency and to know that everything is unfolding for you for your highest and your greatest good. And they're just showing me like August is going to be August is a very happy and like receiving month for you. So be in that power of receiving, and be in that power of all that you are, your wholeness, the wonders, the awes, and open to miracles and happiness and joy and bliss, because that is what is coming forward for you. And that's what has come forward for you. And it's just like you're waking up to it. So they're just saying, be in that power of authenticity, of you, of your wholeness, and be open to receiving. Okay. All right, my loves. I hope that resonates. And now we're moving on to our Rose Quartz. So if Rose Quartz was speaking to you, then this message is for you. And again, there is a timestamp if you don't want to be part of the shuffling phase. Then you can skip right to the unfolding the message. So we just had 5,000 cards on the floor. So let's see which ones are actually for this message and which are not. All right, so those ones came forward. Okay. Sometimes they just want to say it all at once. All right. So they bring me to number 2. So if you're seeing 2s a lot, then that's just some more confirmation for you. All right. What do we have for our pile number 3? Okay, so we have navigation, vision, faith, detachment, adaptability, shedding. They're also bringing me to number 3 as well. chaos, purification, manifesting dreams, purity, retreat, and love. And also, yeah, so 3s and 4s, sorry, is what they're showing me. So for this group, they're saying that higher perspective in that place of, it's not blind faith, because you see what you see within you. It's like you have this vision within you of everything always works out for my highest good. And it's not in a place of, you know, how things are unfolding. You just know what is unfolding in a general way. So it's like you've let go of the details and let go of the feeling of I need to know, or let go of that feeling of just that logical thinking mind where it's like, well, I need to know how this works. So, but they're just showing me like you're on this inner journey where everything just feels, it's all about how you feel. It's like, I just feel like everything is okay. I just feel like everything is in alignment, and you're just, the logical mind isn't so chaotic now. There's like, for this group, it just feels like you used to have a very overactive logical thinking mind where it just felt chaotic in your head. Like your mind was always going, like waking up with like a whole bunch of thoughts in the middle of the night kind of thing, or trying to go to sleep and your mind's just going, 1,000 miles a minute. And that has calmed down, and you found this place within you to say, hold on, like I know I have control over this. I know that I am the power of me. You've shed this old energy of unhealed aspects of yourself and parts of you that just are no longer who you are in this moment, because they're really bringing me to the chaos card, but it's healthy chaos. It's fun chaos. It's like everything that's unfolding for you. It's like, okay, so you're looking for a new house and you have 5 different options. Oh, which house do I want? Which house do I like the best? Like that kind of chaos. You have all these beautiful, healthy choices to make, and it can feel chaotic, but in such a fun way. Or you've been invited to, 3 or 4 different parties. You're like, okay, which one do I want to go to? Or that kind of thing. It's like you have so many healthy, abundant choices that every single one feel good. And it's now at taking that time to be like, but which one do I want to engage with? Which energy do I want to engage with? And the more you, that you're saying, the more you have fun, the more you are playful and just enjoy your life every day. If it's something simple as going for a walk, if it's something more in depth, like you're going on a vacation, whatever the energy is, they're just saying, do more that brings you joy, because that is what is manifesting your dreams. That is what is clearing this way for all of this beautiful, abundant energy. And they're showing me like you loving every single, like every day I love my life. Every day my life gives me more reason to fall in love with myself. Like that kind of a mindset, because this place where you are now, this energy where you feel so aligned and so abundant, has come from within you. It has come from that place of, I have done the work and I have healed within me the things that were getting in the way, so to speak. It's like, we have to get out of our own way, and we do that through our own healing. So you have expanded in this higher consciousness, in this higher perspective of who you are and how you engage in life. So it's like, if I'm watching something, or if I'm giving my attention to something and doesn't feel good, I give my attention to something else. It's like you are so in alignment with that balance of source self and human. So you know that I can still be my human self and feel my emotions, but I also know that my source self is that higher perspective and that deeper knowing that all is well, and that everything is always for my highest, my greatest good. Everything always works out for my highest and my greatest good. It's like the more you allow this joyful energy and to do things that are joyful and fun and that bring you the good feeling, so to speak. It's like It's just holding you in that frequency of receiving. It's holding you in that frequency of ebb and flow. And it's giving you this waterfall. They're showing me like you're standing under there's someone standing under a waterfall, and all of this high frequency, abundant, beautiful energy is just flowing over you, and you're just like, hands out enjoying it, because it's come to you because of you trusting and you taking the time to go within. Like you have been in a sense of solitude. Like they're showing me the Hermit card, so you've been in that sense of hermit mode for a long time because you've been doing all of this extremely challenging work. But they're saying like A plus 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 plus, like you've mastered yourself, you've mastered who you are, and you've mastered the sense of I am in my own power, and I have control over my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions, and I choose to feel good, and I choose to embrace the things that feel good to me and that are beneficial to me, and blah 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 blah, like all of these amazing things. And you have really given yourself permission to expand. You've given yourself permission to fall in love with who you are, and also to love the aspects of yourself that you needed to heal, that you have healed. So you've released all of the old energies of guilt, shame, anger, blame, all of this kind of stuff, because you've gone through this sense of forgiveness. And they're bringing Ho'oponopono to me, which is a Hawaiian prayer that helps with our healing. So that if that's something you have worked with, or if that's something that you would be interested in, you can just look it up. There's so much information on it. But it's like, please forgive me, I'm sorry, thank you, I love you. And it's like you've come to this place within yourself to say, I'm sorry that I allowed myself to carry the weight of whatever it was for so long, and I've allowed myself to let it go, and I've forgiven, and I've let go, and like you've come to this place of peace within you, and this is such a powerful place for you. So the forgiveness that you have given self and others has been a humongous and beautiful part of your healing journey. So they're just saying to make sure that you take that time to appreciate who you are, and appreciate how far you've come, and be in alignment with who you are right now, because you have lovingly released aspects of self that needed that love, and needed that guidance, and needed that healing because of who you are right now. So you have ebbed and flowed throughout this healing journey, and now you're in this place of receiving. So like there's kick back, put your feet up on the table, and rest and receive, because everything that is yours is now unfolding. And the more you enjoy it, from the simple things to the more to the larger things, it's just bringing you this beautiful energy of infinite wealth in different aspects of your life. And it's so it just feels magical. It just feels like they're showing me this sense of magic, and it's like wonders and awes and miracles and all of these kinds of things. So they're just showing me like someone just that's under that waterfall, their palms are up, and they're just in that receiving mode because of who they are in this moment. So just allow yourself to, release all control, and we have release and new beginnings. So releasing control of the uncontrollable, and releasing all resistance to the receiving, because now you are worthy and deserving of the life that you have always known within you that is there. So embrace the new beginnings, embrace this beautiful new timeline, and be in that sense of resting and receiving. Okay? All right, my loves, I hope that resonates, and I hope you have a beautiful day, afternoon, evening, whenever you are seeing this. And please take care.